Welcome to part 2 of Comic Book Girl 19 Talks Shit on Summer Movies 2014 edition. Just a reminder, this video is entitled Comic Book Girl 19 Talks Shit and not Comic Book Girl 19 is fair and balanced.
Step up at all.
Step up at all? That's the next one. It's called
Step all in. Step up.
Stepping all around.
Stepping all around.
You know,
Part 5.
I'm really shocked that they're still making these films. I guess, I mean, you know, but I do actually enjoy watching people dancing. I mean, I think that's cool, but I don't know. I'm not gonna go see it. I mean,
What do you think of the plot will be?
who cares? You're just there to see people pop and lock. You know what I'm saying? Like this.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, are you applying for the
Yeah, I got some sweet moves. I've been trying to get it in the Step Up movies for years now.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle?
Teenage Mutant Ninja weird noses and lips. I don't want to see that. Oh my god, like the design is so horrifying that I don't even want to see it. They look like nightmares and they're gonna scare me for like an hour and a half, so I don't want to do it. Plus it's Michael Bay producing. No thank you. And you have, you know, Megan Fox, like, couldn't even dye her hair red for the role. You know, that's how much they give a shit. You know, no thanks. Skip it. Skip it.
Yeah, but the trailer looks really good.
What? No, it doesn't. It's terrible. I did see the trailer for this one because I don't care about it, and I was like, and it looked terrifying, so. There's no Krangs. I'm not there. Oh, is there a Krang? They'll probably fuck it up then. I don't even care if there is a Krang, they'll fuck it up. Teenage Mutant Ninja Cash Grab. That's what they should call this film. Teenage Mutant ruin our childhood some more.
No, it's gonna be awesome.
I would love for it to be awesome. I would love for this movie to be awesome, but...
Are you saying that this movie is just playing on our nostalgia value and ripping us off?
No! No one would ever do that in Hollywood. That's unheard of.
Expendables 3.
Expendables 3? I don't know if I really care one way or the other. I saw the first one and I enjoyed it. The second one I didn't see. The third one, if you're in the mood for a weird action film, I don't know. Who's supposed to be in this one? Who's in this? Is Van Damme in this one? Is this the one with Van Damme? Who's
Sylvester Stallone.
Well, I know Sylvester Stallone. Chuck Norris or something is supposed to be in this one, maybe, or something.
Wesley Snipes.
Snipes is out of jail? That's good.
Dolph Lundgren.
Okay, he was in the first one. He was good. I like Lundgren.
Wait, Mel Gibson?
Now I'm definitely gonna go see it because I'm on Team Mel.
Harrison Ford and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
What? Harrison Ford is in this? This is bizarre. Alright, I'm just gonna see it out of like bizarre factor. I can't say it's gonna be good, but it's gonna be ridiculous, I can tell you that. That's Expendables.
Sin City, A Dame to Kill For.
Sin City, A Dame to Kill For. I'm gonna see it because I have to kind of see it. I'm obligated to, but I don't know if I'm exactly excited for it. I don't know why it's coming out like a million years after the first Sin City came out. It's like, seems kind of random. You just be like, oh, let's make a Sin City movie. And Frank Miller is co-directing it with Robert Rodriguez. I'm glad that he has a co-director, because Spirit. I love Frank Miller. I mean, I love his comics. God bless him. He's an amazing man. He's done so much for the comics medium. He's a god in many respects, but maybe he's gotten better. We'll see. He's got Robert Rodriguez to help him out, you know. It could be good. It might just be like, still though, like, why?
Interstellar.
What's Interstellar?
November 7th.
Okay, well, what is it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Movie.
I don't know either.
Alright, next. Mockingjay, November 17th.
Mockingjay! I'm so excited for Mockingjay, obviously. I'm a big fan of the Hunger Games series, franchise, so I'm ready. I'm pumped. You may or may not know this, but we did an epic review for Catching Fire, so you can check that out if you want to know how I feel about the Hunger Games. That pretty much says it in 40 minutes, so.
Isn't that movie just for 4-year-olds though?
No, it is not. It's for everybody. Don't judge. Excited
Oh my gosh, what is that?
Am I excited about Mockingjay? Of course I'm excited. I'm gonna bring my Katniss Barbie. We're gonna sit in the theater and watch it like this.
You're embarrassing me.
Whatever, you know, Barbies are fine. I like Barbies. I'm not ashamed. Barbie's cool. It's cool in my book. A lot of people giving shit to Barbie all the time. I don't get it, you know. It's okay to have action figures but not Barbies? What's that about? Seems a little biased to me, a little sexist.
You're gonna have to move the dolls.
Yeah, I have a shelf filled with action figures, and our landlord was over, and they were fixing our something up there, and he told us to move the dolls. We had to get all the dolls out of the way, and we're like, it's not dolls, they're action figures. He didn't care. They're dolls. Well, I take it back. I am excited for Interstellar because it's directed by Christopher Nolan, and you got Matthew McConaughey in the lead, and it's all about space. So I'm ready. I'm down. Let's do this.
Exodus, December 12th.
Exodus. Is that the new Ridley Scott one that he's doing?
I don't know.
Well, you should. Don't you have, like, Wi-Fi or something? Exodus, the next Bible movie. There's a lot of Bible movies coming out lately. Like, it's nuts. Because you got Noah, which I haven't seen, which I kind of want to see, but I haven't seen. And then you got something else with Jesus, I think. Then you have this Exodus movie, and Ridley Scott's directing it. So if Ridley Scott's directing it, you can probably bet that I'll be there in line to check it out. I have no idea what to expect. I'll say that. Maybe they'll make the Bible fun and interesting. Who knows? Maybe an engineer will show up. That would be fantastic. You know what? I would definitely see Exodus if they did a Prometheus tie-in to Exodus. Then I'd be like, I'm all in. I'm right here. You know what I really want to see, though? Paul Verhoeven's Jesus movie. Because Paul Verhoeven has been trying to make a Jesus movie for quite some time now, and apparently he just can't get the funding because it's just too controversial.
Why? What would it be?
He said it was going to be like Starship Troopers, but with Jesus. So... And I would definitely pay to see that. Out of all the Bible movies, I would just most want to see Verhoeven's vision. Because he would do something totally weird.
Okay.
And really offensive.
Death of Superman Lives. What happened?
Death of Superman Lives? Is that... what? That's the title?
Yeah.
That's the real title?
Yeah, the description is the story behind a movie that never happened.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Oh, it's a documentary. It's a documentary about Superman Lives and why it didn't come to fruition. I guess it's kind of like Jodorowsky's Dune, except with Superman Lives, which was supposed to be the Superman movie with Nicolas Cage in the titular role. So I am definitely excited about this. Was it Tim Burton who was trying to direct it? Yeah, Tim Burton. It was Tim Burton. So yes. I'm all about watching documentaries about weird fucking films that never got made. So it's like my new favorite weird indie documentary, and I'm there. Because Nicolas Cage... Yes, I'm gonna go see it.
X-Men Days of Future Balls.
If I had to say something nice about the X-Men franchise, I would say that it did help kick off the superhero movie genre. It did teach producers that people will go and see superhero movies, which is awesome. You know, it's great that X-Men 1 and X2 were, you know, they helped the superhero genre start. I'll say that. But we just need to move on because they're old. It's an old continuity. They didn't know what they were doing when they started it. I mean, if you rewatch X-Men... If you watch the first one, it's like, they should call it X-Men Amateur Hour, because, like, everyone gets beat up by Toad constantly, and it's like, they lose all of their battles, pretty much, and they don't know what they're doing, and it's kind of sad. I just don't want to see them mess up my X-Men anymore, and I'm just not down with friggin'...
Why? How did they mess up X-Men?
It's just terrible. It's not X-Men. It is not my X-Men. It is not colorful. It's not fun. They have cut the balls off all the characters. It should be called Wolverine Men, first of all, okay? It's the X-Men. It's about a team of fucking people. It's not all about fucking Wolverine. And you know what? Wolverine's more interesting as a side character, not as the main character, okay? You could give him a little fucking mystery, for God's sake. But no! They know he's a cash cow, and they keep milking him, and they won't put him in their costumes, and they keep making him monochromatic, and I don't fucking care, okay? Don't care. Fuck Toad. I don't care. Not to mention the fact that they, killed off the leader of the X-Men, Cyclops. And not only did they kill him off, they made him so fucking lame. They made him so lame that everyone in the world thinks that Scott Summers sucks and that nobody wants to see him in a film and will never see him in a Fox film. He's the leader of the goddamn X-Men, okay? You cannot get rid of Scott Summers. He is like fucking so awesome. He's so awesome. He's so awesome, okay? Just don't, forget about that fool in the fucking turtleneck and the cardigan, okay? They just set him up to make him look like an asshole next to Wolverine. It's just so unfair. So unfair, okay? He's supposed to be a straight man. Wolverine's supposed to be a loose cannon. They're supposed to balance each other out. But instead they made him look like a tool bag. And they were like, yeah, fuck that guy's girlfriend. Why?
And he listens to Backstreet Boys.
I know, what was that? That was the worst. Ugh, like in X-Men 2 when they steal his car, because they keep stealing his cars and motorcycles and make him look like a bitch. And then they turn on the radio and it's like 90s boy band crap and everyone's like, ugh, and they're implying that Cyclops listens to that because he's so fucking lame.
It's the Cyclops' car. I don't like uncomfortable silences.
What are you doing?
And then, what do? Okay, Rogue sucks. Storm sucks. I don't know.
And are they good in the comic book?
Yes, they're totally awesome. They're brash and fun and big and, not what they are in the movies. And it just is a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame that Fox has the mutants because Joss Whedon would blow your fucking mind if he were allowed to make an X-Men film. He would blow your mind. He'll blow your mind if you read his X-Men comic, The Astonishing X-Men run. Yes. Yes, Joss Whedon wrote an X-Men comic, The Astonishing X-Men. He brought back Colossus. It was awesome. In the coolest way possible. He made Kitty Pryde fucking rad. Made her, cemented her status as, a A-list X-Men. It's like he only did the Avengers because he couldn't do the X-Men. You know what I'm saying? Joss Whedon would love to do an X-Men film. But, Fox is super lame. Look, I've read a lot of X-Men comics, okay? And none of the movies... First Class kind of gets it right in a few ways, for sure, but they just really have not captured the essence of X-Men. The fun, the colorfulness. They're not just gloom and doom all the time, okay? I know that they have some shit they gotta deal with humans and they're discriminated against, all that stuff. Yes, that's always a part of their storyline, but they do enjoy using their powers. They do have fun. They do have interactions with each other. They're like one big family, and there's just so many colorful characters, and it's just, I don't think it's that hard to get it right, and apparently it is, so whatever. Maybe they'll let me step in one day. Fox, you don't want to turn into another Sony. You know what I'm saying?
All of us to end this war.
You beast? I don't know what you're talking about. Pretty strong for a scrawny kid.
It's highly ironic that we were just talking about Godzilla 98, which also appropriated Led Zeppelin's Kashmir in a terrible Puff Daddy redo, whatever. So then immediately hearing that in this trailer, I'm like, bells are going off in my head. I'm like, oh no, it's Godzilla 98 all over again. Bad choice, guys.
What are the chances this is a good movie?
I'm sure that there are going to be people that'll like it, but there are people that'll like Amazing Spider-Man 2. So, there's going to be people that are going to like it and tell me I'm wrong, and that's fine. But for me, the X-Men are my deal. They are my favorite superhero team, favorite superheroes of all time. I have a very special place in my heart for them, and this is not my X-Men, so...
Sure, it could be great. You sure you want to risk your whole career on this?
The only thing that's great is Michael Fassbender's hot face in that movie. And I want to give a big shout out to everybody who came out to Free Comic Book Day at Earth 2 in Northridge. We had a lot of fun. I got to do a lot of sketches for everybody. I sketched all day, and it was great. I got to meet a lot of cool people.
When is the next Comic Book Day free?
It is the next first Saturday in May. So, in 2015, first Saturday in May. Man, I was also excited to see these these girls, and were like all into giant homicidal maniac and like all like wearing black and stuff, and they just reminded me of myself when I was that age. It just made me happy to know that there's other girls out there reading the same stuff and having the same experiences as I was that time. It's weird. And if you didn't know, Free Comic Book Day is a huge event, especially at Earth 2. There were people like lined up, wrapped outside the block. It was awesome. So, thanks guys. I had a lot of fun.
So you think you're gonna be right about all of these, huh?
I don't know. I feel like I'm usually pretty spot on. There's like maybe like one or two that I might be wrong about, but there might be a few surprises. So that's it for my completely super unfair, very biased review of the summer movies. Those are my predictions. What are your predictions? Let us know in the comments below whether you feel I'm totally on point, totally wrong, or what you think is gonna be going on. But in the meantime, feel free to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and Facebook. Yay!
Some of those movies you said were gonna be bad are gonna be awesome. Comic Book Girl 19 doesn't know what she's talking about movies.
Reminder, this video is called Comic Book Girl 19 Talks Shit, and not Comic Book Girl 19 is Fair and Balanced.
So what movie do you think is gonna bomb this summer?
I'm hoping that it's Transformers 4 because, you know, it's the fourth one. People have got to be waking up to this at this point. I mean, we've had enough Transformers. I hope we're over it. Transformers fever is over.
Leprechaun Origins.
Leprechaun Origins. Well, I saw this on the list of movies coming out. I just had to talk about it for just a second. It's so bizarre to me that the well has gone so dry, apparently, that they're rebooting / remaking the Leprechaun franchise. But this time, it's darker. You know, it's like so ridiculous. Cannot believe it. Although, I will say, if they somehow got Jennifer Aniston to reprise her role, because she was in the first Leprechaun movie, if they got her to come back and be in a super dark, scary Leprechaun movie, I would totally be there in an instant. But I think old Jennifer Aniston just did Leprechaun 1 and never looked back, you know? She just wants you to forget about that.
Let's take a look at that Leprechaun trailer.
And let's take a look at that Leprechaun trailer right now.
It look like a leprechaun to me. Look up in the tree. It look like a leprechaun to me. Don't be a crackhead. Whoa, see the leprechaun say yeah. Say yeah. Say yeah. Whoa, see the leprechaun say yeah. Don't be a crackhead. I want to know where to go. Say yeah. I want to go. Give me the road. If you want my gold, better learn how to catch me. If you want to catch me, better learn how to sketch me.
This is what all smells around here. Special leprechaun food passed down from thousands of years ago. From my great-great-grandfather, who was Irish, I just can't help all. I wanna know what